What's up, y'all? So lately, we've been getting a lot of calls, people asking more and more about Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill is one of those places that is growing so much and so fast that it's becoming a very, very, very popular place for families and people to relocate to. Today's video, I'm going to take you guys into downtown Liberty Hill, and when I say downtown, it's not like downtown, big city downtown. It's like a little downtown area where there's a couple places to eat, a couple things to do, and I want to show you guys so when you guys are coming here to check out the area, there's a couple cool things to do while you're here. If you want to know more, let's roll. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel living in Austin, Texas. My name is Jay with the Brandis Properties Group. I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Texas, and I love making these videos for you guys. But what I love more is when you reach out to me so I can help you with all your real estate needs. Give me a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends, it doesn't matter. I love to hear from you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Tap that notification bell so you'll be notified when we release the next video. Smash that thumbs up for me. And with that being said, let's get this thing going. Alright, y'all, so we're going to start on the south end of downtown Liberty Hill and work our way north. Now keep in mind, like I said before, it's not a huge downtown area, but there are a couple cool things to do, mainly places to eat. But one of the things I wanted to point out that's new right behind me here is Wetzel Park, which is a big splash pad for the kiddos. I'm going to get you in so you can see a closer look and see what that looks like. So as you can see, when it gets hot in the summertime, that whole area gets filled up with water like a giant splash pad. You can bring your kids down, let them play outside, get wet, cool off. It's right here in downtown Liberty Hill. So the next spot behind me here is Hell or High Water. Man, it's bright out here. Sorry guys, got to do it. This is Hell or High Water. So Hell or High Water is an extremely fun environment where if you wanted to come out, have a couple beers with your friends, you can do that here. Or if you wanted to go out to eat with the family, you can do that here as well too. They have a nice big outdoor area, which I'll show you here in a second. And they also have an indoor seating area, which is fairly decent size. Pardon me. You'll find that this place gets kind of packed on the weekends, even during like your busy times for dinner. During the weekends, they'll have somebody come outside here and play the guitar and play some music for you guys. Great place for get-togethers. They brew their own beers here, and they have several different kinds. If you're into beer, this is a great place to come check out while you're here. Alright y'all, another cool spot, which is right behind me, is Main Street Social. So Main Street Social is cool because what you'll find is it's got a little bit of something for everyone. It's got a big, huge outdoor area, lots of playscapes. They got like tetherball, foursquare, horseshoes, cornhole, all the fun outside games. You can come down here with your family or come down with your friends, have a get together. Very large indoor seating area and a very large back patio seating area, and several seating, like large benches and picnic type benches scattered throughout the outside area. So if you want to come down to Main Street Social, you can find pizza, burgers, chicken, fish and chips, salads, even ice cream. For the adults, they got a beer and wine bar, right? So it's got something for everyone. If you guys are in town, you want to check out something cool and fun in Liberty Hill, check out Main Street Social. You know, my wife and I try to come out with our son at least once a week, and we kind of typically we pick between Main Street and Heller Highwater, just depending on what we feel like eating. The food variety's you get a little bit more at Heller Highwater, but as far as fun and hangout and vibe and energy, both places are great. You have a large party, Main Street Social. Alright, the next spot I'm going to show you is actually the Liberty Hill City Park. Now, technically it's not part of downtown, but it's just across Highway 29 from downtown. Real close to everything else that's in downtown, especially like right where Main Street Social is. So as you'll notice as I pan around, you got soccer fields here. A lot of the soccer games, most of the local youth leagues play here, and some of the teams travel, but this is their home field, so you'll find soccer, busy place for soccer. As you see behind me, I mean, there's a bunch of nets, bunch of fields, so plenty of soccer options. There's also some basketball courts here and a giant playscape for the kids. One of the cool things about this park is it can get crowded during soccer season, but other than that, if you wanted to come out and just get outside, great place to come out, bring the kids down, hang out for the day, and do whatever it is that you guys like doing. Let me pan around for you guys so you can kind of see what the park looks like. And if soccer, basketball, and all that kind of stuff isn't your thing, there's also some trails that you can come exercise on, maybe while your kid's at soccer practice. A couple other places worth mentioning that are right in that downtown area, and just to put some context to it for you guys. So downtown Liberty Hill is where Loop 332 or 332 and 1869 meet. There's a four-way stop sign there, and that's kind of the heart of downtown Liberty Hill. You can almost see everything from that four-way stop. So if you look left, you'll see, depending on which direction you're going. Let me take that out of there. If you look around when you're at that stop sign, you'll see all the different places. But a couple other places that are good to eat that I wanted to mention to you guys, and when I say good to eat, you can go there, eat, hang out. It's kind of like the vibe that Liberty Hill has. You go down, there's also Malted Grains, which is right across the street, just about right across the street from Heller High Water. If you go a little bit down 1869, you're going to find Agape Barbecue. So if you guys are coming out here and you want to try some pretty good barbecue, check that place out. I tried to go in just now. It was a little jam-packed, so I couldn't really get in there to film. But on the weekends and sometimes on the evenings, they've got, it's kind of like an old house converted into a barbecue place. And what I'd call the backyard, it's huge. Lots of tables outside. They play live music there as well, so you can go down with your family, get-togethers. I mean, a lot of the things to do here in Liberty Hill involve getting together with your friends, family, and just hanging out and having a good time, maybe enjoying some live music. You can't mention Liberty Hill things to do and not mention Dahlia's. Dahlia's is one of those food places that is extremely good for any meal of the day. If you guys come to town, you have to try it at least once. Sometimes there's a long wait, but again, lots of good food, good portions. Live music on the weekends. They have outdoor and indoor seating areas so you can enjoy the outside, and they got a big playground area for the kids. One of the things that you'll notice, and there's a theme here, if you guys are relocating with family, you'll find that Liberty Hill is pretty popular for people with families. If you look at niche.com, you can check out the school ratings, and you can see that the schools are kind of highly sought after. And the district is growing, so they're opening more and more schools each year to be able to handle the growth. You know, one of the things I like most about Liberty Hill for me personally is it is growing, but it still has that small town feel to it. So if you want to get your kid into sports, for instance, it is geared towards getting them ready to perform at a high level in high school. And if you check out some of their scores or stats, whatever you want to call it, you'll see that they tend to do pretty well. I mean, it's again, according to niche.com, good school district to get your kids into. Another place to mention that's fairly new, opened up recently, and it's end of 2021, Farm to Fork. Farm to Fork is located right next to the railroad tracks, and it used to be called Hobo Junction. Farm to Fork tends to be a real popular spot. I've had a chance to get in there one time for lunch, and it was pretty good. I've heard good things about their breakfast. I've heard good things about their dinners as well. But if you guys are looking for something different to try, and check out Farm to Fork. All right, y'all. So just to be clear on this video, this is not everything there is to do in Liberty Hill. This is just the downtown area to kind of give you guys an overview of what's down there. And it's changed a lot over the last few years. There used to be hardly anything. There was Parker's Corner Store, which is great if you forget your milk at the grocery store and need to make a quick run. They have a lot of other things too. But there wasn't a whole lot going on down there, and slowly and little by little it's starting to increase. So it's definitely something I wanted you guys to be aware of, so that way when you come into town, or if you're looking for something to do or things to check out, you guys have a reference point to go by. I know I talked about a lot of the different places to eat, and they sound very, very, very similar. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, okay, you can bring your family, you can hang out with your friends, and it's kind of similar. So if you were to ask me which one was my favorite, ooh, that would be a tough one. If I was in the mood to go out and have a couple beers with my buddies, or even have a date with my wife, or something like that, I would say Heller High Water. They brew their own beer. They've got a wide variety. I've never been disappointed by any of them. If I was going out with some friends and they have kids, and I was taking my son, and I didn't want them to just sit there and get bored and ask the question, are we going home yet? Are we going home yet? You guys know what I'm talking about if you've got kiddos. If I was going to be in that scenario, I would say Main Street Social. Lots to do there for the kids, little arcade, outdoor play areas. In fact, whenever we go there, I don't think there's been one time that we've gone there where my son hasn't run into somebody he knows from school or sports or whatever. And then he kind of goes and they entertain each other while we hang out and enjoy ourselves. If I was going to go out with my buddies, we just wanted to eat some good food. Not to say that the other places aren't good, but Agape, that barbecue, man. Oh my gosh. My wife and I went there the other day, and she had ribs, and the meat was just falling off the bone. She picked it up, and it was like she picked up the bone and the meat was still on the plate. I had a pulled pork sandwich, and if you guys are into that kind of thing, oh my gosh, it was so good and very filling too. So those would probably be my top 3 choices. Nothing against the other places, but if you were going to ask me, and people do ask sometimes, hey, you've named all these places, where should I go? Those would probably be my top 3 choices as far as where to go and what scenario I'm going there for. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any type of real estate needs in the area, give me a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends, doesn't matter. I'm the guy who answers those calls and texts. So until the next video, catch you later.